Hello, everybody. Father Rob Longbottom asked if I'd give a little update on the building project, since I'm serving as chairman of the committee and of the Capital Funds Drive Committee. Really not doing all the work, not doing much of anything, but that doesn't mean a lot of things aren't getting done. They really are. We have moved forward so much, and I know it's really hard for people to see it. It's actually, for most people, impossible. So I wanted to give a little update to let you know things are moving forward. Things are going along quite well, in fact, and we're very happy and very excited about our project and where we are. So I want to just give an update. I do have a few notes, but my first thing I want to say was thank you to everybody who's been supporting this. Thank you for not only making your regular gifts, your tithes, offerings, alms to the church, but for the gifts over and above for the Building the Future Capital campaign that we undertook last year. We're just coming up to almost a year in that campaign, and the pledges are being fulfilled, and we want to thank you for that and encourage you to continue to do that as much as you're able. I recognize that circumstances change, sometimes for the worse, and people have to delay or even change a pledge, but then again, sometimes things improve for the better. So if you're able to increase your pledge, please know you're allowed to do that too. In any case, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for St. Paul's Church. I'm thankful for what's been able to be maintained even in these difficult times. I'm thankful that I could be a part of it. I am truly excited and can hardly wait to see our new building. That's the question. When are we going to have it? Well, we can't give a specific timeline yet because there are a lot of uncertainties, but it's my hope that sometime at the beginning of next year, we'll actually be able to start building the church. Things have moved forward. The first approvals with the city have come in. The architects have gone to work working on the actual construction drawings. I've seen the drawings for the floor plan where some of the things that we did not have in the preliminary drawings have been added. I'm thinking now in terms of what kind of doors we'll have. We selected that, where the windows will be, what kind of windows we'll have. Things of that nature, what the flooring will be in each room, each section. All those things have been decided, and things are moving forward in terms of getting the construction plans drawn, the permits pulled, they say, from the city, and getting all of this to a point where we can actually tell how much it's going to cost and where we are and when we can start. But in any case, things are moving forward. Let me give you a few specifics. I mentioned windows. The main church will have 6 stained glass windows, 3 on either side, and then actually a 7th will be behind the altar as we had at our old church, but this is going to be an altogether different, made specifically for St. Paul's, a large round window with religious themes, and it's being commissioned, and we're very happy about that. The stained glass windows on the side of the church, when we open, will probably just be glass, maybe opaque glass, because we don't have stained glass windows to go in there, and that will have to come later after we get the church built. We'll see whether we're able to go out and get some stained glass windows made, or whether we'll commission those at a later point down the road. But it's very exciting, and it's going to be wonderful. Another thing that people often ask about is the organ. Are we going to have a pipe organ? The answer is no, we're not going to have a pipe organ. A pipe organ would cost well over $1 million, even a basic one for the size of our church. So we're going to have a digital organ, and we've been in contact and had demonstrations in other churches of pipe organs from 2 separate companies, the Rogers Organ Company and Allen Organ Company, both of them well-established, well-respected, high-quality manufacturers of digital organs. And we're going to have the very latest of technology in terms of sound and in terms of everything being wonderful. Many people think that the Presbyterian Church, where we worshiped for the last, we worshiped for about 3 years, had a pipe organ, but it was digital. And we'll get something that's a step above what they had, and we're very excited about that too. We haven't actually let a contract for the organ, but I expect within a month we'll know who we'll be building our new digital organ. And they're built. You don't just get them at the store. You order them based on certain things that are needed, and they design it for the space. They work with the architects to make sure everything sounds absolutely perfect. And so I'm very excited about that. Now, the third thing I think I can update you on, although I don't have a drawing to show you, is that from the drawings that we showed before, we've not only revised the exterior look, but we've moved the location of the bell tower and changed its look. So the bell tower will be a focal point for people in the community as they drive down Hurley Avenue, and they'll see it from quite a distance. There'll be cross on 3 sides of it, and it's going to be on the corner of the church, right there, front and center, if you will, as people come onto our property or as they drive by it, either one. It's going to have a real bell. They'll be able to be rung just like our old church, and we'll leave the provision for adding at a later point in time a carillon, a digital carillon. Again, perhaps you're familiar with the one that the Presbyterian Church has here in Visalia, and ours would be very similar to that. So the bell tower is going to really be dramatic. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be functional, and it'll really be a signature piece for our church. Now, what is all of this going to cost? Well, to be honest, we just don't know. First of all, we have to finish up the construction plans in order to get that cost estimate. But also, things are changing with the fires we have here in California and with other factors. It may be that supplies are more expensive, wood in particular, I think of. Also, labor may get more expensive because there'll be so much opportunity for people to work in rebuilding houses and communities. But we just don't know that. And certainly we're ahead of the game, if you want to say it in that way, in terms of people who have to rebuild, because they're just beginning and we're way down the line. The other thing that's kind of nice is that the digital organ is actually going to cost less because, as both of the companies have been frank about, business has slowed down for them because people are building churches or remodeling or adding things right now because of the COVID-19 shut down or slow down, or people just aren't earning as much money, or they're just not able to do what they did before. So in that regard, we're going to save a little money there, and we hope maybe save some money elsewhere for things that have to be commissioned. So in any case, that's really the summary I have. Is we don't know what it's going to cost, but it could be more expensive than we anticipate. We do know that things are going smoothly with the city of Visalia and with the architects, and we're moving forward in that direction. We know what we need in terms of various spaces, and we're moving forward on the organ. And so I'm just happy to say there's a lot more that's happened than you could imagine, and we're farther along than most people realize. And that's why I want to update just a little bit to keep you abreast of what is happening, and to encourage you to continue to be as generous as you can be, so we can finish this as soon as we can with all of what we'd hoped for a reality when we open up the new church. Now, I've talked kind of fast. I may have gone a little long, I don't know, but maybe not long enough. If you have any questions about what I've said or what I haven't said, maybe something I left out that you're interested in, some way I could clarify something I've said, please feel free to call me. You can call me at home. My number is 636-0568. You can email me. My email is rijames@aol.com. Now, I know everyone says no one uses AOL anymore. I do. So that's my email address, rijames@aol.com. That's my personal email, my personal phone number. I don't mind getting calls. I don't mind getting emails. So just let me know. And of course, you can call Father Longbottom at the church and talk to him, or email him as well. So thank you for listening, and God bless.